time for Dylan God, everyone. Yes. Oh, yes. What is up, guys? Friday night. Yes, happy to be here. I just got back from a trip recently. I went to Italy with my parents. Just my parents. Here's the thing. It was a good trip. It just wasn't fun, okay? And I say that because I fucking love my mom and dad. I got the best parents in the world, but here's the thing. They're not my friends, okay? I don't want to hang out with my parents. And I say that because I love them. Because here's the thing. I got the same relationship with my mom and dad as you do that, like one guy in your friend group who everyone else is friends with, but you're not, you know? You guys show up to a hangout early and it's just you two, and the entire time you're being like, where is everyone? This is so great. They said they'd be here at 8. What's up with... I don't know. I actually think it's a good parent thing, though, to not be friends with your kids. I truly believe that, especially growing up. Because you ever met the kids growing up who were friends with their parents? Do you remember those? Do you remember the girl who was like, my mom's my best friend? Biggest whore. Oh, my God. Do you literally remember that girl? She knew how to cradle the balls before anyone else, like fucking because her mom taught her some bullshit. Do you remember her? Dude, what's even worse was like the guy who was like, hey, man, I got chill parents. Going around going to school, I got chill parents. Translation, come to my house and do ketamine off a lava lamp. That was the best house in the world. It's the fucking house you can do whatever you wanted. You remember that? Smoke weed indoors, fucking right on the walls. Who gives a shit? Mom comes down, hey, you guys all want wine? You're all 12, right? Start sitting on your tall friend. You fucking have no clue what's going on. You're like, I think this is a trap. I've never been in the same room as a parent and a bong before. This is weird. And my favorite part, this is my favorite part. You guys, she'd come like, the mom would come kind of hang out with you guys, kind of ruin your Xbox time. And she'd get like halfway up the stairs and she'd turn around and be like, as long as you guys are doing it here where it's safe. And not out there on the street. And it's like, lady, with all due respect, my mom thinks this house is the street, okay? My mom fucking hates that I come here all the time. She hates that I'm here right now. But if you ever got in trouble as a kid growing up, that was the fucking kid you blamed. You never took blame for yourself. You just blamed it on that fucking kid with the crack house. And your parents believed it. Your mom finds a fucking grinder in your pocket and you're like, Dave gave it to me, Mom. Dave gave it to me. I don't know. I'm trying to get into fashion recently. That's what because here's the thing. I feel like I fucking dress terribly. I don't know. I feel like not even terribly. Just I got no swag. I got no drip. You know. I feel like I dress like a fucking guy who just graduated high school or like a dad no one respects, right? And I'm trying to dress better. Okay, I am. But every single time I take a fashion risk, I get so in my head about it. Like I can't leave the house with a fashion risk on. Like it's honestly impressing me how women and black guys do it all the time. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see a black guy wear a scarf in the summer and the entire time you're being like, does this guy know something I don't? I fucking tried taking a fashion risk. You know what I did? I went, I'll be the ring guy. That's what I thought. I'll wear rings. Women like rings. I got big hands. Women like rings. And here's the thing. I went to the fucking ring store, okay? I'm not going to like a Claire's or a People's Jewelers. I'm going to like a farmer's market where it's an Arab guy selling rings off a fucking carpet, okay? And you're trying on the rings, and you feel good when you try on something. You're like, yeah, I could see myself talking at a party about this. What? Yeah, I'm a ring guy. And all it takes is one comment to fucking flip your world upside down, you know? One comment. In my case, it was a positive one. The owner came up to me, he's like, hey man, that looks really good on you. And I got insecure, and I was like, yeah, no, you're right, this is gay. I can't do this. No, what a fucking stupid thing to do. I don't even know why. I'm not in a band. I can't fucking sing. Why did I even think about doing this? This was a mistake to come here on a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. This was stupid. I see a lot of love in this audience. That gives me hope. Okay, I want to get married someday. Obviously, I don't want to get married now, obviously. But I want to get married someday. And I thought about the type of marriage I want. I think I want exactly what my parents have. You know what I mean? Just true love. You know, you meet a girl, you fall in love, you have kids, you sleep in separate beds, and you fucking pray the other one dies of a heart attack, right? That's what I want. And I actually think my generation has it the hardest. We have the most competitive dating era that has ever been in the history of the world. Why? Because we have Instagram, Hinge, and all these fucking dating apps. And it's not that we can't find anyone, it's that we have too much fucking choice and it melts our brain, right? Because think about how many people my parents knew. Really, think about how many people that your mom knew back in the day. You know? How many people got on the phone, called your grandmother, and was like, hi, is Rita home? What, like 2, 3, 4? She was a whore? Let's be real here. That was your dad's competition. All the fucking people. Dude, what a joke, too. Competition in the 70s. A guy in the 70s just addicted to cigarettes at the age of 5. Looks like a ball sack, you know? The other guy fucking wears berets and he walks in the room snapping. What a fucking joke, man. That's a joke. If you were cool back in the day, you wore a fucking leather jacket and hair gel. That's how you know. Now if you wear a leather jacket and hair gel, people are like, pride is that way, my friend. Pride's all the way here, buddy. I support you. You are great. I always think about the type of people your parents got to, just the type of people they were, just way more well sculpted than the type of people my generation, I feel like. Think about the type of man that your fucking mom got as a husband, you know? Just a fucking man, buys her stuff, knows how to build things, you know, owns land. I am never owning land, dude. I will bring you a pine cone in this rented basement. That's the max I'm gonna do for you. But on the contrast, dude, think about the type of guy think about the type of guy your dad got. Think about the type of girl your dad got. You know what I mean? Just fucking cooks, cleans, movie level wholesome. You know, just my body's for you and only for you. You know? Nowadays, it's like I don't cook, I don't clean, I fucked half my hockey team. And if you have a problem with it, all right. We're feeling you guys out. It's a Friday night. I gotta see where the fucking gauge is at. I don't know. I don't like dating just because it all feels like a lie, especially like the first date. It feels like an interview or like an audition, and I feel like everyone, if you date, you have your lines. You know, everyone's got their lines that they're gonna tell people. You know, and for the women I date, my lines are simple. It's friends is hilarious, astrology is real, and those are the only two lines I need for the women I date. Okay. Here's the thing, because I love dating astrology women. They're the happiest women on planet Earth today. Honestly, I love dating someone who believes in anything. Because, you know, have you ever dated someone who doesn't believe in anything at all? Just the fucking weight of the world on their shoulders, just blaming you for every problem they have? Date a woman in astrology, nothing's ever your fault. You can go to a woman who believes in the stars and be like, oh, I just called my mom a bitch. She'd be like, listen, it's a half moon. Everyone's feeling weird right now. No, what's your sign? Yeah, you're a Gemini. Yeah, you're a bit away, buddy. One sec, let me pull out these cards I got from a witch. Yeah, right here. 6 of Cups, pal. You got good fortune coming. But I did get out of a breakup not too long ago, and I'm having sex again. Woo! Thank you. I've come up to this conclusion, this mind-breaking conclusion when it comes to having sex. Obviously think it's the best when it's with someone you actually like. And let's say what, not the punk rock opinions you want to hear at a comedy show on a fucking Friday, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I also feel like sex doesn't get good till like the 4th time anyways. That's what I feel like. Maybe not for the guy because we come every time, but for the woman, I feel so bad for you. Because as a guy, for the first few times, I'm throwing shit at the wall, just trying to figure out what you like. I have no fucking idea. I'm going in being like, I'm gonna rock her world, but in reality, I'm going in being like, I hope she likes what the last one liked. I have no idea. You know what having sex is like with a woman for the first time? Instead of like putting your ear to a safe to try and guess the code. But instead it's just me being like, do you like this? Because here's the thing, man. Every woman likes something different. Some women are like, I want to be treated like a princess. And other women are like, I need you to hit me with this shovel. And what, if I don't fucking guess right, I get torn apart in a group chat I'm not a part of? Hey, that's not fucking fair. I think about that every goddamn day. There's things that I've said, sent, or done that's been torn apart by a panel of women in a fucking group text. I think about that every day, and every single time I think back to one time where I tried choking for the first time. You do that? Because here's the thing, it's a hard thing to do, and it's a new craze in my age nowadays, because you go on the internet, you'll see all these internet sex gurus scrolling through your fucking reels, you know, and they'll tell you things like, oh, you gotta choke your bitch, right? That's all. And as a young man, you hear that, and you go, I gotta choke my bitch. And you hear that, and you go, and you try it, right? And you try it, and you're bad at it. And here's the thing, women don't tell you you're bad at it, you gotta pick up on their signals, okay? And this is how I realized I was bad at it, okay? Because I went to go choke my ex-girlfriend at the time for the first time, and this is what she did. I went to go choke her, and she went... like she was trying to get comfortable in a plane seat, you know? You reclined on me. And another thing I don't like about having sex with women is... I don't like how egotistical women get for how easy your part of sex is. Yep, that's a silencer right there. And here's the thing, I've never made a man come before, but I know I could. Does that make sense? Like, I'm never going to, but I know it's an easy thing to do. Like, And I don't like how women get very egotistical when it comes to having sex. Because here's the thing, this is how I know every single woman gets very egotistical. Every single person in this room has had bad sex at one point in their life, obviously. Okay? Ladies and just the ladies, clap your hands if you ever walked out of bad sex and been like, wow, maybe that was me that time. Fellas, how many times have you walked out of bad sex this week and been like, wow, I just wasted that poor woman's time? We got half the audience being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This half right here, hi mom and dad, hi. It's my aunts, no. But I will give you girls this, you guys are the best at making noise. No one's better than you guys. Because as a man, have you tried making noise in the bedroom? It's sad. It really is sad. Like, have you actually gone in the moment and been like, and you have to fucking... Because even as a man, if you're good at making noise, okay, you're good at making noise. Like, you put in your 10,000 moaning hours, you watch your Chris Brown videos, the best you're gonna sound like, and I'm serious, the best you're gonna sound like is an annoyed Japanese man. Guys, I've been Greg Palone. Thank you so much.